Confederate Girl moves forward along with Percy and Jack. Also moving forward there was Devil's Grin. We've got two scratchings in this, the 3 and the 7. Lucky Mel moves into its position. They're all up on the gate well. Oh, we got a galloper just before the start, but the green light signifies a start, and they're away and racing and getting away well from the inside was Devil's Grin. The galloper there was Lucky Mel. It come back and inconvenience Frying Pan quite badly, and now Devil's Grin goes for a gallop, so they're strung out like Brown's cows here, and they've left out on top Percy and Jack. He leads out nicely from getting onto its back Confederate Girl, so she's gone from 5 straight in behind the leader. The favourites missed any trouble there, old Jack Cambo. They're being followed by last of the main division, Lucky Mel, and the back two, well, they'll set down to fight out their own race, that being Frying Pan and Devil's Grin. They both made mistakes, but the favourite is just going to saunter to the lead, and old Jack Cambo takes it up, and it should be lights from there. 32-1 was the lead time there, and it's old Jack Cambo for Emma Turnbull doing it nicely. Moving up to be out on its wheel is Lucky Mel. They're being followed by Percy and Jack getting a good run, so race goes to script so far. Favourite in front, Percy and Jack on its back. Lucky Mel up outside the leader. Confederate Girl's the last of the main division. Then another 75 so metres away to Frying Pan, and on its back is Devil's Grin, but they're both out of play. 31-2 the first quarter. She'll be able to dictate things to a nicety here. Emma Turnbull aboard the $1.10 favourite old Jack Cambo. Getting up to her girth on the outside though was Lucky Mel. They're being followed by in behind the leader is Percy and Jack getting a good smother. Confederate Girl, and forget about the other two, Frying Pan and also Devil's Grin. They'll come into the straight now where they'll get the bell, and you'd think she'd up the ante here on the leader, which is old Jack Cambo. He leads out by a length. He's just throwing in a few funny strides there, old Jack Cambo, as he comes down and gets a bell. 31.9 was the second quarter, a very slow first half, and it's old Jack Cambo on top leaning out. Lucky Mel's moved up on the outside. She made the mistake early in the race, which caused Frying Pan to be out of action, but she got down fairly quickly. Doubt feeling for her now. They're being followed by Percy and Jack, hard up on the leaders, back in its pocket. They're being followed by back in the field then to Confederate Girl, and forget about the other two as the sprint goes on. And old Jack Cambo, he starts to get a bit more rain and slips away. 31.2, very controlled off the back straight, and it's old Jack Cambo on top. There's only two dangers, you'd think, Percy and Jack, and also Confederate Girl, as Percy and Jack comes off its back, but she slips the leader a little bit more leather. Percy and Jack gets within 3/4 of a length, but it's on top still, old Jack Cambo. He straightens up with a nice lead. Old Jack Cambo, he starts to skip away into the straight now, and it's going to be all too easy. Look at him come down to the line, and old Jack Cambo is going to come down and score untouched. Second will be Percy and Jack. Third there will go to Confederate Girl. Lucky Mel, well, she's walking over the line. Frying Pan making up a bit of ground, and last of all, Devil's Grin.